Hi, this is Chris Rolls with MP3.com, and where are we? We're at the Four Seasons? Yeah, we're at the Four Seasons in Austin, Texas. Thank you very much. And I'm here with Chester French, and we got DA, and we have Maxwell, or Max. So why don't I'll direct the first question to you, sir. Tell me about what you've been doing here in Austin, and why you're here.
Man, we came to Austin to devastate the city, and I think we've done an all right job. We played our first show ever at a Facebook party on the 10th, and since then have done one or two other little shows and a couple acoustic performances, and we're gearing up tonight for a big show at Perez Hilton's big party, and then we're out of here. So it's been in, destroy, and get out.
You bring it up in a very interesting point in that your first live show, so this has primarily been a studio project for the two of you. Can you give us an indication of how it translates live?
So, our record is, since it's just the two of us, we're not limited by any real, instrumentation. So, there's tons of different types of instruments all over the place. And, live we recreate that to an extent. And we've got a 5-piece band, including us, and just try and keep it really lean, really violent, really sexy.
Yeah. Sex is violence, So what do you have, like giant inflatable, sexual devices on stage? And
following the mold of the Stones, we have a 12-foot inflatable penis on stage. Yeah. DA emerges out of that. Yeah.
This is maybe one of the Seaman characters from that Woody Allen.
Imagine Kiss meets Swan Lake at the adult theater. That's sort of the vibe of our show.
Is there a laser light show involved?
I do know what a laser light show is, but I've never experienced one. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's talk about you're kind of a rare occurrence. You have this demo that was passed off. I know that you do some studio work, working in a studio over on the East Coast. And so how did the demo get passed off into the upper echelons of the, if you will, pop hip-hop community and sort of fast-track you guys into the sex and drug environment that I know you were looking for?
Well, we made our record over the course of 3 years, and the bet that we had was that rather than sort of playing live and building a local regional following, if we made a record that we thought was really incredible and really a classic, great record, then hopefully that could allow us to bypass some of the tedium of getting your music out to the world. And luckily, when we started sending it around, it took about 9 months. We finished what we thought of as the record at the end of our junior year and started sending out hundreds of CDs. I mean, everyone we could get it to. Junior years of college, yeah. That was a year and a half ago, about a little over that. And sent CDs around for a little over a year, and then last year, in about a 2-week period right near Christmas time, when we had exams going on, Kanye, Pharrell, Jermaine Dupri, Pete Wentz, and a number of other people heard the music and thought that something could come of it. And so, luckily they extended us that opportunity, and now we're rolling with it.
Yeah, well, that certainly doesn't happen for a lot of people. So the album is not out. I think most of us have only heard material posted to MySpace at this point, which is, a delicious slice of sort of modernist Brian Wilson pop. Very interesting. But I understand that you're going back in, or you did go back in and rework the demo material for Interscope. Is that?
We have done a few experiments. Main things we've redone are stuff like, we re-recorded a few string sections and stuff, just because it's, tough to do that in your dorm room and have it sound good. But for the most part, almost entirely everything, we're really adamant about engineering and producing the record ourselves. So it's basically what we did over 3 years at school, and in the last couple of months since we've been in LA, we came out here and redid some vocals, but just you know, in the basement of someone's house. You know, keep it really low key, a cool creative environment.
All right. Well, unfortunately, we have to wrap up. I should say this in the microphone. We have to wrap up, but could you give us some indication of when the album will be out, and what we can expect?
Well, we're hoping we'll have the record out in June, and until then, we're going to be on the road as much as we can be, just trying to expose as many people as we can to it. And I think people should expect from the record a really sort of diverse and authentic taste of what we wanted to make. I mean, this is 100% us, and we wrote and produced and engineered all of it ourselves. And we wanted it to be different, honestly, than a lot of what's out now. We wanted it to take you to a lot of places. We wanted every song to be an adventure within itself with surprises and twists and turns. And we wanted it to be something that people who listen to all kinds of music in the way that we do can relate to and connect to all of the other things that they're passionate about. And so it should be a lot of fun. I mean, it's meant for everyone. It's not meant for like one kind of person. And you know, if you're someone who listens exclusively to hip hop, we hope this will be, you know, something else that you can also get into and enjoy. And if you're a rock listener, we hope that it takes you a little bit out of the standard material right now. So that's it.
All right. Well, thank you. And do you have something you wanted to add?
Yeah, mainly people can just expect, you know, earth-shattering orgasms.
Excellent. Will that be the name of the album?
No. It's probably going to be called Love the Future, but it's implied in that title because in the future we are predicting that the human body will have evolved, and through bioengineering will be in a position to experience orgasms that, you know, were up until that point unheard of.
Is your album dedicated to Wilhelm Reich?
I'm not going to say that. I will imply it, though. Yeah.
Good. I hope you recorded it in an orgone box. But in any event, thank you very much for speaking to MP3.com. It's Chester French, and I look forward to the album in June on Interscope Records.
ChesterFrench.com.
Thank you very much.